rocking chair?
Well, I guess you can either thank or blame Tony Stewart for this. Because, we've got the rocking chairs all around the hall, just like you don't go through the regular airport very much. You don't go through the regular airport out of Charlotte very much, I'd imagine, if you fly to Baltimore or the FBS. But we've got these rocking chairs all throughout the facility, so when we first opened, folks wanted more resting space. Because they're here for 3 or 4 hours, so we added the rocking chairs. So when we did our first Q&A, we had these taller chairs, and everybody sitting around rocking chairs. Smoke said, how come they get the comfortable chairs and we don't? So you can thank him. Or not. I think we turned the Q&A around. Matt Kenseth, our guest MC. You got questions for the audience?
That's my favorite group of media members that's been in a long time now.
Can you get them to come up? I guess they're, we won't even go there. Butch reminded everybody that you won this past Sunday. You had quite a restrictor play year. Now, I've not looked at the numbers, but his average finish at the 4 plate races is 2.
Oh, you haven't looked at the numbers?
I haven't looked at the other numbers. Trying to get in the battle of wits with him is like taking a knife to a gunfight. I know I'm going to lose.
Well, you said I haven't looked at the numbers. Your average finish is 2.
I haven't looked at the numbers to see if it is officially the best ever. That's what I meant to say. So, well, tell us about Sunday's race, and especially the couple of things I want to hear about. First, how many watched the race Sunday? Have you gone back and watched the replay?
Just the highlights. I'm planning on watching the replay here, maybe tonight or tomorrow.
So everybody has seen the save that he had. I can't remember, somewhere midpoint in the race that you guys were going to go low, and you went a little bit lower than you had planned. Talk us through what happened with you and Greg going into turn 1, and that was an incredible save.
Yeah, we were still kind of back on the straightaway a little bit, but Greg and I, all 3 races this year, actually this race was the least we got together because we got separated there and just had a hard time to get back together. But we really worked well together in all the plate races. We kind of had a system. Our cars were really fast. And so anyway, once we pushed each other to lead, which I tried to push him up there earlier, and then he pushed me back up there that time. As soon as we would clear the leader, the back car would clear the leader, the front car would start moving down and pull us both to the bottom because the bottom group is the group we wanted to be in. So I was clear the leader, and I was waiting for Gelanoff to tell me that Greg was clear. And he told me to just clear the leader, and I just started moving down. Well, Greg already moved down a little bit before I did. And as soon as the back car gets to the left side of the front car, it all makes it real loose. So anyway, we got put together there a little bit, and turned a little bit sideways.
A little bit.
Kind of a little bit worried.
You turn 2 was going to have a connection.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried because the media chairs made that crack. I just saw them all standing back there behind the stand, just all tweeting and texting. I love that guy. I do.
Well,
every one of them back there, except for Newt. I just kind of like him.
All right, now talk us through the last lap. This past Sunday, we're back to this past Sunday. We're getting back off the Newt.
Kind of all over the place today. You notice?
What?
Kind of all over the place today. And I'm only going to think All right, so Talladega. Let me go back a little bit to one of your other kind of questions. Our plate stuff this year has been unbelievable. Usually I feel like it's a weak point of ours. I feel like it's a little bit of a struggle. Usually they don't make the right moves and all that. So anyway, ever since we got to Daytona and we won the Gatorade qualifying race there, that package seemed to work out good for us. We seemed to figure out a few things on the track, a few things about the car. And the plate stuff's just been unbelievable from there all the way through. So I'm a little bit sad to see the car style change and all that stuff for next year because it seemed to work so good for us. Last lap at Talladega, so Tony got by me for the lead, I guess, somewhere back in 1 and 2. And I kind of got behind him, and then my car was so loose I couldn't run the bottom, so I just looked back and I saw there were 3 wide. All coming towards us, so I saw Kevin in the middle, so I just tried to watch his front bumper and get my rear bumper lined up to him. and we got connected about halfway down the backstretch. We're just starting to get our momentum, and I was going to get a run to go outside of Tony, and just got outside of him, and I saw him move down, and in the corner of my eye, I